Welcome to Readers. In this episode, we're going to learn about Bitcoin. You might have heard about cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, Bitcoin, etc. in the news. If you don't know anything, don't worry. At the end of this video, you will completely understand what is Bitcoin, the world's largest banking system with no physical cash, but a digital coin. How does it work? Who are the founders of Bitcoin? What makes Bitcoin unique? And much more about this granddaddy of all cryptocurrencies. Watch this episode till the end so that you don't miss any information. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and like this video so you don't miss any future updates. So what is Bitcoin, BTC? Bitcoin is a decentralized cryptocurrency originally described in a 2008 white paper by a person or group of people using the alias Satoshi Nakamoto. It was launched soon after in January 2009. Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer online currency, meaning that all transactions happen directly between equal, independent network participants without the need for any intermediary to permit or facilitate them. Bitcoin was created, according to Nakamoto's own words, to allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution. Some concepts for a similar type of decentralized electronic currency precede BTC, but Bitcoin holds the distinction of being the first ever cryptocurrency to come into actual use. Who are the founders of Bitcoin? Bitcoin's original inventor is known under a pseudonym, Satoshi Nakamoto. As of 2020, the true identity of the person or organization that is behind the alias remains unknown. On October 31, 2008, Nakamoto published Bitcoin's white paper, which described in detail how a peer-to-peer online currency could be implemented. They proposed to use a decentralized ledger of transactions packaged in batches called blocks and secured by cryptographic algorithms. The whole system would later be dubbed blockchain. Just 2 months later, on January 3, 2009, Nakamoto mined the first block on the Bitcoin network, known as the Genesis block, thus launching the world's first cryptocurrency. However, while Nakamoto was the original inventor of Bitcoin, as well as the author of its very first implementation, over the years a large number of people have contributed to improving the cryptocurrency's software by patching vulnerabilities and adding new features. Bitcoin's source code repository on GitHub lists more than 750 contributors. And now the most important question: what makes Bitcoin unique? Bitcoin's most unique advantage comes from the fact that it was the very first cryptocurrency to appear on the market. It has managed to create a global community and give birth to an entirely new industry of millions of enthusiasts who create, invest in, trade, and use Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in their everyday lives. The emergence of the first cryptocurrency has created a conceptual and technological basis that subsequently inspired the development of thousands of competing projects. The entire cryptocurrency market, now worth more than $1 trillion, is based on the idea realized by Bitcoin. Money that can be sent and received by anyone, anywhere in the world without reliance on trusted intermediaries, such as banks and financial services companies. Thanks to its pioneering nature, BTC remains at the top of this energetic market after over a decade of existence. Even after Bitcoin has lost its undisputed dominance, it remains the largest cryptocurrency with a market capitalization that fluctuated between $100 billion to $200 billion in 2020, owing in large part to the ubiquitousness of platforms that provide use cases for BTC: wallets, exchanges, payment services, online games, and more. How much Bitcoin is in circulation? Bitcoin's total supply is limited by its software and will never exceed 21 million coins. New coins are created during the process known as mining. As transactions are relayed across the network, they get picked up by miners and packaged into blocks, which are in turn protected by complex cryptographic calculations. As compensation for spending their computational resources, the miners receive rewards for every block that they successfully add to the blockchain. At the moment of Bitcoin's launch, the reward was 50 Bitcoins per block. This number gets halved with every 210,000 new blocks mined, which takes the network roughly 4 years. As of 2020, the block reward has been halved 3 times and comprises 6.25 Bitcoins. Bitcoin has not been pre-mined, meaning that no coins have been mined and or distributed between the founders before it became available to the public. However, during the first few years of BTC existence, the competition between miners was relatively low, allowing the earliest network participants to accumulate significant amounts of coins via regular mining. Satoshi Nakamoto alone is believed to own over 1 million Bitcoin. Mining Bitcoins can be very profitable for miners, depending on the current hash rate and the price of Bitcoin. While the process of mining Bitcoins is complex, what is Bitcoin's role as a store of value? Bitcoin is the first decentralized, peer-to-peer digital currency. One of its most important functions is that it is used as a decentralized store of value. In other words, it provides for ownership rights as a physical asset or as a unit of account. However, the latter store of value function has been debated. Many crypto enthusiasts and economists believe that high-scale adoption of the top currency will lead us to a new modern financial world where transaction amounts will be denominated in smaller units. The top crypto is considered a store of value, like gold for many, rather than a currency. This idea of the first cryptocurrency as a store of value instead of a payment method means that many people buy the crypto and hold onto it long-term rather than spending it on items like you would typically spend $1, treating it as digital gold.